Hi, my name's Jason Williams and you are watching NJPW1. This is my little Ozpig fireplace that I bought a few months ago and I've been cooking on it fairly extensively. And this is my thoughts and the accessories that I've used or bought, purchased and used. So as we go around here, you'll see I have an offset chimney. And the reason for the offset chimney is I can get the smoke out past the eave of the house, which is nice. Otherwise, I don't really feel like blackening the whole, don't feel like blackening the ceiling, It's probably not wise. The other accessories I bought for it is the diffuser, which I do use a bit because sometimes I get it a bit hot. And mostly I use this grilling plate. Excuse the camera work, I'm a little bit new to this. And the grilling plate is incredibly handy. It comes with a little tray that it sits in and the fat drips inside the fireplace. And it's been quite good for cooking steaks and so forth on. The little handle for dishing everything out comes standard, so does the two hot plates that you see, one this side and one the other side that I've got things sitting on. Excuse the mocker over here. She's just deciding she's thirsty. She's been for a large walk this morning. And that little scoop doesn't come with it. That's something I bought to dish the ash out. It's made from aluminium, so I can do it while the coals are a bit hot. And probably the main thing I've done here is put this little flue in. You'll see here, it was an accessory that you can buy, and it just allows me to close off the air, because I find, especially using the grill plate at the top, it drafts in too much air and it gets too hot. So I find being able to close that down really handy. And so now I think I need to go cut some wood because I've run out of firewood, and I need to go sharpen my chainsaw. And hopefully I'll be cooking on this tonight. Alright, I'm just on my way to a friend's house, to a friend's property, to go sharpen the chainsaw and cut some wood. A couple little bits of wood. It's not far from home, so, and I don't have a vice handy, so I'll attempt to sharpen the chainsaw for you. I'll go over some quick little tips, and and cut a little bit of wood. Not much, just a bagful maybe. I'll talk to you again when I'm doing it. Alright, time to sharpen the chainsaw. With a little tool like this, I can sharpen like a pro, because let's face it, I can't sharpen a chainsaw to save my life. So either way, here goes. I think I've got that right. Yeah. So I'll go to the first one. Well, first one I can reach. So putting this on the chain and the bar, we are able to line the lines up and sharpen the chain. And you'll find as this goes on, sometimes the sharpener can be a little bit tricky to line up, and you can't work out. I flop it backwards and forwards to which way I'm going. I don't know, but it's not actually that hard. Just take your time, and you'll figure out which way it's meant to go. It is inevitably quite simple. However, and changing sides to where you're sharpening from will help you sharpen either side. Keeping it lined up, you'll notice that the groove will become shiny, or the tooth will become shiny, and the top of the raker, which is the pointed bit, will also start to become shiny, and the flat file will actually take that down. And that will in turn lower the length of that raker, so that it can the tooth can cut further into the wood, which is what you need it to do. So I sharpen the chainsaw, It's all should be good, right? I'll put a little bit of oil in it. These battery powered chainsaws have certainly changed the way I travel a bit and go camping. I no longer have to carry fuel and oil to mix with the fuel, or to have a mixed can of fuel. But one thing I have noticed with these, I'll put a little bit of oil in this. I don't put much. I only need as much as I only put in there as much as I think I'm gonna need. I don't ever go any more, because when you're this little saw's in your car, in your vehicle, it gets subject to the changes in the environment, as far as, you know, a hot day and a cold day. And quite often what I find is, if I leave too much oil in there, or I leave oil in there at all, as the day warms up and it's sitting here like this, the day warms up, it expands the oil chamber, expands the oil in the oil chamber, and it leaks out into the bar. And as the day cools off, it draws air back in. And so each day it just, you know, when you're subjected to high temperatures, it just completely drains the oil. And carrying a mat, like this is just a little spill mat, I fold over, and that stops the mess to an extent. But I try to make sure this isn't full all the time, otherwise it's just ends up a mess in your car or in your trailer or wherever you've got it. Just ends up making a bit of a mess. Other than that, this one of these for traveling, doesn't matter on the brand and whatnot, or whatever it is, it's it makes traveling with a chainsaw a breeze. Absolutely delightful. Alright, so my friend, or our friend, has given us permission to cut some little bits of firewood on her property, and I guess I just, you know, pull the trigger and ready to go, right? I tell you what, saves starting a chainsaw. And I only cut in small bits because the little fire pig only takes small bits of wood, so here goes. And if you're at all interested in a saw, it is a Milwaukee Fuel M18. But I'm sure they're all pretty much similar. Probably do me for a while. I think I cut more wood than I thought. Yeah. Better get some kindling, I suppose. Light fire with some little sticks rather than paper, if I can help it. If you're wondering why have I made a video sharpening the chainsaw and cutting some firewood and collecting it, is because it's 2020, and I'm so bored. I'm so bored. That's looking pretty cool. And to think, I've got to actually carry this down to the car. It's not far, it's only just there, it's just behind the camera. It's not overly hard, thank goodness. Oh, Lou. Stop being fussy, Mr. Williams. Now I've got to try and get that in there. Use your strong hands. Yeah, say that. I think that'll do. So, now time to cook some food. And this is what we've got. We're going to cook some, my wife is going to cook meatballs, which you can see there. And we've got some veggies, a little bit of rice, and some onion, garlic, and a bit of water. Yeah, see how this goes. Less fire is best, so don't have it raging too much, right?
Lesson learned.
Lesson learned. Right.
Cool.
Cool.
Yep, so meatballs are done. So now we're transferring to a bowl to keep warm. Fire's a bit going off, but that's alright.
A little bit violent at the moment.
And there we go.
And there it is.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Veggie time. There we go.
Cool.
It looks pretty.
It does. You can talk to it.
Taking off the veggies because we like them still a little bit crunchy. Well, I take that back. I like them a little bit crunchy. I don't know what my husband likes.
I like it however you like it.
See? Well trained.
I've been trained, haven't I?
Yes.
What's in there? Garlic, rice.
So we're just cooking our rice and onion. And then I'm going to add some garlic. You might find this weird. When I first did it, it was weird. Because who fries onion and garlic and rice? However, it works amazing. So what we're doing now is adding water. Well, it should have like vegeta and stuff in, but we've just got water and a bit of salt. You might think it looks like we're trying to clean our wok, but the ultimate idea is for the water to be absorbed in the rice. And not look brown. So, it looks like our rice is done. So what we're going to do now to warm up the meat.
Even though it's been warmed.
Even though it's been warmed on the side, we're just going to put it back in the pan. Give it a couple more minutes.
I reckon you can almost feel the veggies in there as well.
You reckon?
Oh, maybe not.
No.
I don't know. You know better than me.
I think we'll have a full wok.
Yeah, I'm just a clunkerfoot. My lovely wife has finished cooking dinner and served it, and so now I'm going to enjoy myself eating food.